What's going on, guys? Conforti Brothers. It's been a little while. For those that don't know, don't follow us on Instagram at the Conforti Brothers. A while back, it's been like 2 months.
We made a video in a while.
It's been a while because our computer broke, the one we used for editing. So
yeah, spilled water all over.
Yeah, we spilled water on the MacBook.
I had to rebuild the whole thing.
Matt rebuilt it. So it's been a while, and we figured, well, let's make a video today. We're actually, Matt, tell me what we're doing today.
Yeah, so today we're working on our C280.
Yeah, we still have it.
We still have the car, and we're replacing the rear brakes. And we did the driver's side. I was like, you know what, Nick, let's make a video out of it. You know,
it's just
made anything in a while, so we'll show you guys what's going on. We got the other side done. We're about to start on this side. This isn't really going to be a how-to video, just because I feel like it'd be a boring video. It's kind of going to be like a garage vlog update kind of thing, whatever.
Boy, you're dark. I can't even see you.
We'll just go with the flow on this one.
Look at his wheels, so
I'm gonna be doing all the work because Nick's not getting his hands dirty.
Oh yeah, I'm the cameraman.
Yeah,
I'm the cameraman.
That's an excuse. Don't listen to him, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this now, and Nick, you can just talk whatever you want to say. You know.
All right, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah,
so
what
do you guys think? Should we get rid of these wheels? If we keep the car, which, you know, at this point we probably will. We didn't think we were gonna keep it this long because I don't know, but. We're thinking about getting some new wheels. We'll throw in that insert, that picture we took of the 550 AMG wheels on this. We're thinking about getting those, but
17-inch. That's the
17-inch, yeah. But other than that, I mean, here's the car. Let me see. It's been a while. You guys ever realize on the W202 chassis why this engine cover turns colors?
It's not even just the 202, it's the M104 in general.
In general, on all the cars?
Yeah, it's not just the chassis.
This looks terrible. I mean, all of them. If you go look online and try to find one, they all look like this. Let's go, but let's see. Check out the interior over here. Clean. I think, Matt, what do we got? 73,000 miles on it?
Oh, yeah.
It's still clean. But there's the 550 looking good. Yeah, it's over there. The 550 is looking great over here. This car's been sitting under the cover now for probably almost all summer, right?
We drive it like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2 weeks. We took the cover off because we're like, it hasn't been rained in like 2 or 3 weeks. It hasn't rained in like 2 or 3 weeks. Grammar's bad. It hasn't rained in 2 or 3 weeks, so we figured let's take the cover off and drive. I think we got like 200 miles on it this year. Watch you hit the car, Matt. You hit it, come out of your pay.
Oh yeah.
Coming out of your pay.
Hey, I'll send you the invoice for this.
Oh yeah.
We got quoted by the dealer
$662.
$662 to do this.
Just the rear brakes, pattern, pads and rotors.
In all fairness, we weren't gonna go to. We weren't gonna have it done at the dealer, but we were getting all the fluids done. Which I highly recommend getting done at the dealer because I don't like messing with all the fluids. It's a pain in the ass, and the dealer doesn't charge a whole lot for them. So we had to give a price on the rear brakes. They said $660 or something like that. And we went to STP Euro, got the rotors, the pads, the wear sensor. I don't even know if this has one, but I bought one anyways. And it came to like less than 90 bucks. It was like I think $87.
And we're doing the labor ourselves. 85
bucks. Yeah, it was dirt cheap. We're doing the labor ourselves. So, well, I mean, I'm charging Nick for the labor.
Oh yeah.
I'm charging you $300.
Oh yeah.
That's a steal for you. But so yeah, I mean, like when you have an older car, I guess it's easy to work on. You know, you might as well do it yourself if you know how to use a wrench and screwdriver. So.
Look how small those tires are.
Yeah, these are 15s. And
oh my gosh, I think they start with a 1, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They start with
my gosh.
That's the worst thing.
How are you supposed to pick up girls when your tire size start with a 1?
Oh, 195s, but hey, you know what?
And then over here we're rocking. These are 10-inch wide. The Boston's on the 550, 10-inch wide.
I forgot to put the gloves on.
You're making a mess over here. These are 10-inch wide. We're gonna get new rotors back on the 550. Look how rusty those are. Those look terrible.
They're not even bad either.
These are brand new rotors, but they're extremely rusty. We're gonna replace them. Yeah, there's like less than 10,000 miles on them. We're gonna replace those because those. How are you supposed to go to a car show and your rotors look like that? That looks terrible.
We bought the 550 from it was an Audi and Porsche dealer, and they said they put new rotors on. I think what they did was they went to Advance and bought like the
Duralast,
some cheap garbage, and threw them on there because they were new when we got the car, and when we got them they were all rusty like that.
Look at that.
And there's literally like there's no lip there. I mean they're as new as they get, but they're rusty.
They look terrible.
Look like garbage.
We painted those two because those look bad, but we did
they were completely rusty.
They were just as rusty as the rotor, and we're like, we can't throw these expensive wheels on and have rusty ass calipers, and then those end up getting rusty. So now we gotta clean those up.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
those look nice. Like we're rocking. These are 10-inch wide. We're rocking 275s. It's a little bit stretched on the back, but it looks great. Not too bad. It's clean, but. All right, Matt's getting the pads out right now, but man, this thing is rusty. What is this, 1996? Look at all that back there. It needs.
Well, the body on this thing is really clear. It's really like there's a little bit of like rust on the
right there.
On the fenders here. It's not bad considered most 202s you see on the road are so rusty, you got holes all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If anybody knows the W202 chassis in general, you'll notice that these things rust extremely, just like the oh my gosh, look how bad those are.
Not a whole lot left on there.
But like I was saying, if you guys know, just like the W210s, these things rust out like crazy. And this one has very little rust for the year, you know, for being a 96. Most of the rust is underneath, which is crazy. I mean,
I'd say the body is only a few places that have a little bit, just surface rust.
but like, yeah, just like this right here, this stuff right there, you know, you see right there. But like underneath here, also you can tell this is a one owner, old lady owned. She drove it every day for 20, you know.
Look at that axle, how rusty it is in there. Look, can you see that?
I don't know if you can see it back there, but that's rusty. Eddie's probably.
I'm guessing it's still in good shape. I don't know.
It was just at a dealer. They didn't say anything, so.
They did a full inspection. He said,
we do need new springs though. Those they did say the springs are, and you can hear them. They're starting to squeak a little bit when you go over bumps. That's a good sign of time to replace them.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. Obviously we want to get some new wheels. Should we do some nice new wheels and some lowering springs? What do you guys think?
Leave it down in the comments.
Now I know the lowering springs are gonna make.
I think those tubs should probably be undercoated. Those look terrible.
Cut me off.
Huh?
No, I said was the lowering springs are gonna make the ride quality not as good. So those are 15s. We want to go to 17. So if we jump up to 17s with the lowering springs, the ride quality might not be that great, but it's all about the looks.
The ride quality now is pretty good.
It is. It's really.
It's like driving a caddy.
It's very smooth because those tires have a lot of rubber on
And look at that. There's a lot of rubber there.
Yeah.
Michelin Mooks. All right, Matt, tell them what you're doing right now.
All right, so we got obviously we have everything apart. Got the rotor off, and now we're gonna put a little bit of this anti-seize on there, lubricant. That way, next time we change the rotors, it's not a pain in the butt.
This one, we had a hard time. We didn't, obviously it's not on camera. We didn't have it on camera, but it was a little bit harder to get it off. Matt thinks probably because they didn't put a lot of this on there last time.
The other side, it literally, I didn't get to pound the hammer. It came right off. This side, I had to give it a couple whacks. But yeah, you might as well load it up with this stuff.
Matt's over here, Bob Ross in this thing.
Yeah, Bob, do some Bob Ross action. You can never put enough on there. At least I mean, I'm not a mechanic. Some mechanics might watch this video and say, "Wow, what an idiot!" But hey, you know what?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
All right. So Matt, show him the rotor.
So there's a new rotor. These are Zimmerman. Obviously, you can tell by the box. They're dirt cheap. They're like, I want to say they're like 37 bucks a piece maybe?
I don't know, it was cheap.
27, 37, something like that. But anyways, like I said, we got the pads and the rotors and the sensors, which we didn't need actually.
Aren't these what we have on the E55?
It was less than 90 bucks, 87 bucks. Yeah, the E55 we have Zimmerman and
if they work on the E55, then they're definitely good enough for this car.
They're good for daily driving on the E55, but I'll say our E550 has Brembo in the front. And
well, I can't see.
We bought Brembo, put Brembo on E550, and the E550 has so much better stopping power than the E55. And even though the E55 has the 8 piston in the front,
The big ass brakes.
I think the Zimmerman definitely are not as good as Brembo, which is probably common knowledge. But just throwing that out there for anybody who knows.
But for this car, definitely good enough. And for the E55,
what we do with it, we don't track it. We daily it, and we don't run it that hard. They're good enough.
Yeah, so if you're looking for something cheap, like the E55 for us is literally a daily driver. Majority of the time it's highway.
Yeah.
We're not taking it to the track. We're not, doing hard pulls where you gotta use a lot of brake power. So they're good enough. What are we doing right here?
Put a little bit of that thread lock on there. Which honestly, I don't really understand why you need it, because once the wheel goes on, the rotor is not gonna go anywhere. But hey, you know what?
I don't know.
They say do it, so we do it.
Boy, the lighting in here is so bad. You're so dark. There we go.
All right, let's see if it's on now.
All right, Matt got the rotor on and the pads.
We got the pads, and in case anybody was wondering, we're using the Mercedes-Benz pads because they were.
How much were those? They were cheap too.
They were cheap too. They were basically the same price as the shit ones. So.
One thing about the, my God, this is so dark over here. One thing about the W202 chassis, everything is super cheap on this car. I mean, literally everything.
It makes for a great daily.
I mean, if you're a Mercedes enthusiast, especially someone like us that daily drives an AMG, everything's expensive. Driving something like this, everything's cheap on this. How much are those springs, Matt?
They're dirt cheap.
I mean, they were like a couple $100 for
tires. Are like 40 bucks, 50 bucks for those. Well, Michelin are more, but
those are more. But like we found tires for like 40 bucks. I mean, you really can't go wrong. So basically now, Matt's just finishing up with putting the pins back on, and this is good to go. What did this take us? An hour?
Something like that. Yeah, it didn't take very.
1 hour. Rear rotors and pads replaced, and the dealer wanted 662.
Well, I'm gonna say it took us 4, so I could charge you $100 an hour. So I'll send you the invoice for 400.
No, you didn't send me shit for 400.
Yeah.
But there we go. Those are on. Saved a lot of money. Over 500 bucks. Can't beat that.
I say 500. You can say nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the bill. All right, guys. So obviously we got the wheel back on, the brakes are done in the back. Huh?
So obviously how they know.
It's right there, it's all done. It's all done. But either way,
they gotta see it.
it is right there, they see it. It's all done, we got the car done. Like I said earlier, the dealer wanted $662 to do the rear brakes.
Which, hey, that's not bad. That's not a bad
Not
price
bad.
if somebody doesn't know
You don't know what you're doing?
But, you know, we know what we're doing, I guess,
We did it for $85 parts, that's it, ourselves.
Yeah.
They say a lot of money, so that means
What kind of money? Well, I'm gonna send Nick an invoice because I did all
yeah,
the
I'm
work.
not paying no invoice, I'm not paying no invoice.
$350, it's all.
They ain't paying nothing.
We can negotiate.
But either way, that's the end of this video. I hope if you guys enjoyed it. This is literally like a little fluffer video because we have
It's like it's a random video.
we haven't made a video so long since our computer was down. We decided to come up on the camera, make a little video, say hi, say what's up, what's going on.
Just look with some of the other cars instead of some, you know.
Yeah, so we're gonna make some more videos here soon.
More
but,
videos.
well, like I said, we're doing this. We figure let's come on the camera and say hi.
Amateurs over here.
Amateurs over here, and so give this video a like just because we haven't been out here so long doing videos.
Show some love, you know.
Show some love, yeah.
No negativity.
No negativity, and follow us on Instagram at the Conforti Brothers, and that's pretty much it. So
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I will see you guys in the next one.